$350,000 every single week, earned by an 18-year-old who just made his World Cup debut. His name is Lamine Yamal. What his team is doing with that money is the same strategy we've been teaching on this channel. The principles don't change with the zeros. Let's get into it. First, who is Yamal? Yamal is a Spanish professional footballer who plays for FC Barcelona and the Spain national team. He was born on July 13, 2007, the same age as many of the people watching this. He made his Barcelona first-team debut at 15. He became the youngest goal scorer in UEFA Euro history at 16. He has a €1 billion release clause in his contract. He just came off the bench in Spain's World Cup opener, at 18 years old, on the biggest stage in football. His market valuation is estimated at around €358 million. He's the most valuable footballer on the planet. His base salary from Barcelona alone is approximately $350,000 every week. His Adidas deal adds another $3 to $4 million a year, beats by Dior Oppo, Visa, Powerade, and as of this month, American Eagle, in a 5-year global ambassadorship, timed to launch with the World Cup. A brand your age literally shops at, now sponsoring an 18-year-old who plays football. His endorsement portfolio generates an estimated $8 to $10 million annually. He is worth an estimated $15 million or more, and his career is just getting started. Now, here's where it gets interesting for us. Under Spanish law, Yamal's earnings were managed by his parents until his 18th birthday on July 13, 2025. A court-appointed financial guardian oversaw major transactions. Reports indicate a significant portion of his income has been placed in trust funds and conservative investment vehicles, following advice from Barcelona's player financial services team. He still lives with his family in the Barcelona metropolitan area. He doesn't own luxury cars, a notable contrast to many players his age. In other words, the decisions being made around Yamal's money right now are almost exactly what we've been teaching. Earn it, protect it, invest it conservatively. Don't inflate your lifestyle to match your income. Let's break down what smart money management looks like at his level and at yours. Step 1. Understand what you actually take home. Yamal's gross Barcelona salary is about $16.6 million a year. But that's not what lands in his account. Spain's top income tax rate is one of the highest in Europe, over 50% in Catalonia, where he plays. So nearly half of that salary, somewhere around $8 million, goes to taxes before he sees a euro of it. Sound familiar? It's the same thing that happened to your first paycheck. The number on the offer letter is never the number that hits your bank account. We covered this with FICA and withholding in our first paycheck video. Yamal just has a lot more zeros. The lesson: knowing your tax situation isn't just for accountants, it's for anyone who earns money. Yamal's team understands Spanish tax law. Your team should understand your tax situation too. Step 2. Don't let your lifestyle catch your income. This is where most young earners, including many professional athletes, go wrong. Patrick Mahomes, who we covered last week, is actively building ownership stakes rather than spending his contract money. Yamal is doing the same thing. At 18, he reportedly still lives with his family. He has a modest car for someone of his status. The financial choices being made around his wealth are deliberately conservative. This is the opposite of what happens to roughly 1 in 6 NFL players, who go bankrupt within 12 years of retiring. Those players earned millions they spent to match their income. When the income stopped, so did the lifestyle. And there was nothing left. Yamal's early choices are the right ones. The 3-jar system we talked about in video 1 is just this principle at a smaller scale. 50% to spend, 40% to save, 10% to give. Keep lifestyle inflation in check. Build the foundation first. Step 3. Let endorsements build the brand. Yamal's Adidas deal is worth approximately $34 million over 10 years. He's the first player besides Lionel Messi to endorse Messi's exclusive signature line. At 18, his endorsement portfolio already generates more than his base salary. This is the modern athlete's financial reality. The contract pays you while you play. The brand deals can pay you for decades after. For teens watching this, you're not signing Adidas deals yet. But the principle is the same. Your reputation and your brand have value. The work you do now, How you show up, what you're known for, the skills you build, that's your brand. And it compounds just like money does. Step 4. Invest early. Invest conservatively. Reports indicate Yamal's earnings are going into trust funds and conservative investment vehicles. Not crypto, not meme coins, not hype. Conservative vehicles. Long-term thinking. Sound familiar? S&P 500 Index Fund, VO or FXAIX. The same recommendation we made in our custodial Roth IRA episode. The most valuable player in world football is doing the same thing. We told you to do with your $200 summer job income. The scale is different. The strategy is identical. Should you care about Lamine Yamal's finances? Yes, not because you'll play for Barcelona, but because he's 18 years old, making decisions about sudden wealth that millions of teens will never have to make. And the principles behind those decisions are the exact same ones that apply to your first paycheck, your first job, your first investment. Earn it. Protect it. Don't inflate your lifestyle. Build the brand alongside the income. Invest early and conservatively. Those 4 principles work at $350 a week and $350,000 a week. Here's your challenge. Look at your own financial situation this week. Are you spending to match your income? Or are you building something underneath it? The gap between those 2 approaches is the gap between Yamal's financial future and the 1 in 6 athlete who ends up broke. You get to choose which side of that gap you're on. If this changed how you think about money and what you do with what you earn, hit subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what would you do with $350,000 a week? See you in the next one.